How's the Army? How's it? So, I'm sure you're all curious about the thumbnail. I've been curious about this for a while too. So, me and Greg done a reaction to a very much requested song by Cold Chisel, You Got Nothing I Want. This song was a big FU to the American record execs for, not showing Cold Chisel the love that they deserved. And so I've been wanting to check it out because there are a lot of American songs too about this same subject. So it's not something that we take offense to in America. Well, I don't know. The next state over might. Every state's a little different, but no, I think I think I can speak for Americans when I say, hail to New York and the LA music scene. Hotel California, working for MCA, Leonard Skinner. If you don't like Hank Williams, you can Kiss Our Ass by Hank Williams Jr. Did old Hank Really Do It This Way by Waylon Jennings. Going to California by Led Zeppelin. That ain't an American band, but yeah, there's another big one I'm missing, but so this is this isn't a new thing. And I didn't release the song because there were some lyrics in it that I didn't quite understand. I just didn't quite understand it, and I didn't want to release it until I understood it. And I got the whole story, and it's been really hard to find. So, that's not the lyrics. Station indication. Alright, I'm back. Good. So, you got nothing I want, got nothing I need. I don't need your crying lies. I don't need stupid alibis. I don't need convertible cars. I don't think that you can push me too far. You got the money, and I got the time. Nothing better to do, so you might as well change my mind. So you might just change my mind. Nothing I want, nothing I need. I don't want to see you again. I don't want you for a friend. I don't want you hanging around. I don't mind just putting you down. You got the money, I got the time. Nothing better to do, so you might change your mind. And then this is the part I didn't understand. I don't want to have to tell you how that you should do your job. I get that. I don't want to have to be the one to shock your happy home. That line didn't make any sense. So we didn't release it because I looked up some stuff and it had, well, I'll show you in Wikipedia. So Wikipedia here, the song You Got Nothing I Want is a 1981 single from Australian rock band Cold Chisel, the first release from the album Circus Animals, one of the band's heaviest and most aggressive songs, which was written by singer Jimmy Barnes in response to the treatment they received at the hands of a record executive during the U.S. tour earlier in the year. Don Walker, quote, said, "After we came back, Jim wrote You Got Nothing I Want more or less as a personal tribute to Marty Shorts. You Got Nothing I Want also was the first song to come out on an album, and it represented a new sound that Cold Chisel wanted to have, get away from the pop rock of the East. Spent 19 weeks charting, peaked at number 12. And so Ian used to warm up to the Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. And apparently at the very beginning, You Got Nothing I Want is the same riff as Start Me Up, Rolling Stones, kind of as a tribute to the Stones. Because Now I know why. It was in a Rolling Stone magazine or interview in a magazine that that the interview in question was give. But so Australia's #1 album. Then we entered the studio and Mossy would tune up his guitar to start me up. So he said, I guarantee you, if you put them both together, it'd work perfectly. A video clip by Peter Cox, who had previously directed Cheap Wine video, featured the band miming in the wooden floored Paddington Town Hall. Yeah, so people all, hell raising Jimmy like a buzzsaw in it, crunching rocker. Wrote in Ram that song was complete single, camera clip, and appropriately brutal delivery. Yeah, so and I looked at this because updated January 23rd, 2024 at 11:26. So this page is not out of date. All right. So I tried to find Marty Schwartz. Like, who the hell is this Marty Schwartz guy? 'Cause that's who Jimmy's talking about. That's not a record label. So it must have been an executive for a record label. So look him up, and this is all I can find. Marty Music. And by the way, when you look, oh, you're still looking at the other tab. You look at this tab, when I do this, his name is not in blue. Anybody of any significance who is anything, probably our name, if it was in Wikipedia, would be in blue, custom creator. And his name's not. So that puzzled me as well. And so I looked up Marty Schwartz. This is all I could find. That he teaches guitar lessons on Marty Music. He's a guitar teacher, musician who offers online courses, acoustic, blues, and rock. I couldn't find nothing about him being a record executive, so there he is. More easy. So I was like, man, this can't be the same guy. But it's the only Marty Schwartz you can find. And I went all the way down through here, his Wikipedia, everything, nothing says a damn word about it. His net worth, how did he become, nothing says a word about anything. So I thought, well, this can't be the same guy. So I looked him up here too. And I look up Marty Schwartz, record executive. And how a dopey record executive foiled a Cold Chisel U.S. tour. So, I clicked on it. When you click on that, you come to here. Wrapped in a baby's diaper, how a dopey record executive failed Cold Chisel's U.S. tour. Jimmy Barnes recalled an old story involving a hapless record company executive in the latest episode of Behind the Rolling Stone Cover. That's the new band. I love that. How cool is it to have new Cold Chisel? Alright, so Cold Chisel recalled a hilarious but frustrating story about the time they tried to crack America in a revealing new interview. In the latest episode of Behind the Rolling Stone Cover, sponsored by Shore Rolling Stone, Editor-in-Chief Poppy Reed sat down with Cold Chisel members Jimmy Barnes, Ian Moss, Don Walker, and Phil Small to look back at their Rolling Stone 2011 cover and share their thoughts on their last 5 decades. When Reed pointed out that many Cold Chisel fans were bemused by the band never enjoying the same level of success in places like the U.S. as they did Australia, Barnes recalled an old story involving a hapless record company executive called Marty Schwartz. He was our entry point to America. These are quotes. We were doing one show in Los Angeles. One show. We were playing the country club, I think. And we got into town, went into his office, and the first thing we found out was the lead single of the album, they'd chose My Baby, which is a great song, but it wasn't what we'd have chosen for our first single, Barnes said. But the kicker was to come. They'd sent it out to radio wrapped in baby diapers. They'd being Marty Schwartz. And I'll show you how I come back to it. Small, who wrote the 1980 single, Drawley said, it was a great interpretation of what they thought of the U.S. Of us, though. It's not U.S., it's what they thought of us. Because Drawley worked for this executive. They just didn't know what the band was about. They didn't get the band, he added. When they then asked Schwartz if he'd be coming to their one and only LA show, he said he had a strange prior engagement. He said he was going to a DJ's dog birthday party, Barnes revealed. I was thinking to myself, Jimmy said, this is the guy that's supposed to be handling our fucking freaking career, bloody career. You can hear the rest of the story in the episode below, which involves a bag of cocaine and an irate Barnesy. So, I'll listen to it. There's nothing in there. You're more welcome to listen to it. Cold Chisel got something out of their U.S. trip, at least. Their banging 1981 single, You Got Nothing I Want, which was penned in response to their ridiculous treatment by Schwartz. Not by any American record label. By one guy pretending to be somebody and basically putting their shit in a baby diaper, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I'm glad to say we've sent the song back to him many times to listen to, Barnes said. That's why he's laughing like that in the video. And then it talks about his surgery and getting better, formed up through decades, performing devastation when they felt the founding member, Steve Presley, suddenly passed away in 2011. After Cold Chisel announced last month they'd be hitting the road for a special 50th anniversary. Last 16 shows quickly sold out, and luckily the legendary rock band swiftly added 6 new dates, including first shows in Canberra and the Hunter Valley. We were completely blown away by the response, Barnes said. The demand for tickets was bigger than anything we've ever seen before. So yeah, I'm not trying to prove anybody wrong or... Wait a minute. Son of a bitch, man. Y'all didn't see none of this tab, did you? Y'all didn't see none of that tab either. Alright, here's how the Dopey Record... Man, I'm sorry. Here's how the Dopey Record executive pulled Cold Chisel's tour. When you go there, here it is. Wrapped in baby diapers, how a Dopey Record executive... recalled. There they are, the new picture I was talking about. Here's everything I just read. Look, I got an Australian voice, look. This may echo. I'll just listen to a little bit of it.
The time they tried to crock America in a revealing new interview. In the latest episode of Behind the Rolling Stone Cover, sponsored by Sir, Rolling Stone, a youth loss, and the editor
that ain't the Aussie voice.
Sat down with Cold Chisel's members, Jimmy Barnes, Ian Moss, Don Walker, and Phil Small, to look back at their Rolling Stone 2011 cover and share their thoughts on their last 5 decades.
Decades. When Reed pointed out that many Cold Chisel fans were bemused that the band never enjoyed the same level of success in places like the US as they did in Australia, Barnes recalled an old story involving a hapless record company executive called Marty Schwartz. He was our point of entry to America. We were doing one show in Los Angeles. We were playing the country club, I think, and we got into town. was for the lead single of the album they'd chosen, My Baby, which is a great song, but it wasn't really what we'd have chosen as our first single, Barnes said. But the kicker was to come. They'd said...
I don't know if that's echoing or not, so there you go. That's everything I just read. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All you gotta do is look it up now. Wrapped in baby diapers, Jimmy Barnes, and it'll come up. Marty Schwartz. So, here's the biggest kicker to it. When you, that's all that. When you go back to Marty Schwartz's page and look really closely, all the way down to the bottom at his very small Wikipedia page, where's it at? Maybe the wrong one. Yeah, okay, where this had, now here, American songwriter. You look, it tells all about him here, one man brand, occupation, contribute. Missing from this, taken away, was record executive. But they updated. Must include that he was a record executive. So, oh yeah, that ain't nothing. This is him. This is the idiot. So, we don't even know what Marty music, he's his own brand now, so we don't even know what record we don't even really know if he was a record executive. I guess he was because they added that to the Wikipedia, but Marty is the man. Marty's a fucking dickweed. After the Beatles, gotta say. Anyway. What I'm gonna do. Thanks a lot, Marty, for screwing over Cold Chisel and then trying to cover it up. You're a weasel. Scum bucket. Cold Chisel is a great band. You are a fake man. Your ego needs an enema. Yay, LA. There it is. Punk ass. Thumbs down. Alright, did my part. Oh man, I ain't sharing this tab either. God, I go. So there, I just left it.
Easel. Thanks a lot, Marty, for screwing over Cold Chisel and then trying to cover it up. You're a weasel. Scum bucket. Cold Chisel is a great band. You're a fake man. Your ego needs an enema. Yeah. LA.
Alright, so there it is, the rest of the story. I thought that was Walter Cronkite. My dad's name was Walter. But it wasn't, it was some other cat. Hell, I don't remember. Jimmy, I'm sorry, man. But I still don't know what that line in the end of the Cold Chisel. I guess he means he's fake, and he don't. Maybe he wasn't even a record executive. He probably emptied the trash cans at a piece of shit, no-name, generic record label, and had Cold Chisel fly all the way over to be. Wow. So it was one man. You know me. I don't defend America, but I defend the truth. And the truth is that all of Australia thinks that this song is about screw you to the record labels in America, and they deserve that. Don't get me wrong, but they didn't screw Cold Chisel over. None of them have any idea who Cold Chisel is. because of Marty fake ass Shorts. I mean, he's went as far. How do you get your name taken out of blue? How do you get that you were a former record executive out of your Wikipedia unless you told them you were and then you had no proof to back it up because you ate the trash cans? Because you're a piece of fucking trash, you punk ass bitch. Sorry, you two. Hell, I don't need no monetization for this. I got satisfaction in that comment I just left. So, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, put the wrench to his ass. Much love, Aussie. And gentlemen who told me OZZIE, I don't know the culture. Kiss my grits, my liver mush. I'm an honorary Aussie. And I got a shirt over there to prove how it's written. AUSSIE. It's short for Australia. Who don't know their culture? Anyway, much love. Except for that turd head. My day to pick on people. Yeah, I ain't gonna pick on Bruce Springsteen today. Much love.